For 11 to number 5, this is one of the ways that we can calculate the first 8 terms and their sums and correctly to 4 decimal places, yada yada. I did it way too fast, and this is a way that you can pause me. Now, this is not the only way that you can do this. This is just the way that I did it then. I'm going to use the list menu, so go to Stat, Edit. In L1, put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because those are your terms. The next thing I want to do is evaluate all of those terms. I'm going to do it the way I did it yesterday, which is use a fraction, but that was entirely unnecessary because it asked for decimals. So, but the way that I did it yesterday was alpha y equals and enter. And so this is 1 over, and it's n to the 4th power plus n squared, but my n's are in L1, so I'm going to say L1 raised to the 4th power plus L1 squared. Hit enter, you get all of those terms. And then that's when I said, oh wait, it says decimals, I needed decimals. So I'm going to go to L3, math, oops, for a second, into the wrong place. So stat, edit, try that again, to go to L3, and I need to tell it that I want the answers from L2, math, change them into decimals, please. There's that. So you have all of your decimal answers right there. And then for L4, then we want the summation up to that point. And what we want is a cumulative sum. And first of all, go to the name of it and list, which is second stat, operations. It is number 6. This is cumulative sum, and they should have asked a 14-year-old what to name this abbreviation before they settled on this one. So we're going to do that. We want the cumulative sum of L3. So it'll add up, so the first one is just going to be the 0.5. The second one is going to be the 0.5 plus a 0.05. That's stuff. You get all of these. And so there you have it. Some of these are a little bit longer. So over here on my home screen, I can say L4. And it gives me this list. It said round to 4 decimal places if you really want to be fancy with it. I think if you got to this point and you were a Calc 2 student, you know how to round to 4 decimal places. You should be fine. But also, if you wanted to go a little fancier, we're going to go to Math. Number 2 is round. L4. Tell it to round, comma, to 4 decimal places. Close that off. Lo and behold, you have all this fancy pants stuff right here. And when you are in the beginning stages of chapter 11, then we're supposed to look at this and see how the very first ones, when you start adding them up, then they change a lot-ish. But by the time you get to the end, they're changing very little. And you say, that's probably convergent. Also, the limit of the stuff you're taking the sum of, then the limit of that approaches 0. So that's the actual definition. But hey, look how it's changing less and less each time.